left and some are maybe there I will join. So good, long break. Okay, this part is how to improve your system speed or performance if your system is slow, and what to do. What are the things you have to take care so then your system performance is good. Here is the two parts, guys. Okay, when you power on your system, you start your system and system is booted and you log in. Okay, successfully or login. Second. One second. Okay, now it is when you power on your system and you got a login screen. So once you given a login, so it will take some time to to start. Who is this? So many sound. Is it a message? Okay. Okay. To improve your system speed or performance and system slow. So it is generally, okay, in generally means first of all, your entire your system from starting to ending, the system is slowly running. Okay. So what are the things you have to check it? What are the things you have to, okay. And another one is, as I said, first one, when you start your PC and you log in, and that time itself it is starting is slow. Sometimes after some time you its system is slower. There is a two things. Okay. So how to deal with those things? Second, another plus one is there. If you open some applications and your system is slower, how to deal with that kind of stuff? Okay. So here it is. First one is we'll see about a when you start your system and your system is booted and finally you got a login screen and you log into your system and there is a startups and there is certain services will start in your system, and these things will create a problem. This will create a problem. Problem means slowing your process. Sometimes because of on the processor, these services will run unnecessarily. Certain processes or certain applications or certain services run even you are not using it, but it is still running on your system. It is system itself in a starting, it is slower. Okay, itself your system is starting in slower. So how to manage those kind of stuff? So here in these points, the first I will start with the disable startups. Disable startups. Okay. What is these startups? The app starts when you start to the PC. When you power on your system and then you log into your system, these startup applications start automatically. Start automatically. So how to control those things? By going to the control panel. This is the part. Okay. Guys, can you able to see this? Disable startup. Okay. Means you go to the control panel, see the process. There's a lot of process running in here. Some process you started, some process it is automatically started by the system. Some process are compulsory, some process may not be compulsory. Okay. So any unnecessary process is running, you can click it and you can end the task of the process also. Okay. And of course, what I am trying to say is another part is there. If any process consuming more RAM processing capacity, which is actually not required to run currently, you can end the process or close the process, close that application or end the process. That's one point I'm trying to say before I'm going to start. Guys, can you able to see the startup tab? Okay. And these are the certain applications, CCleaner, okay, Cisco AnyConnect, Common User Interface, Free Download Manager, Google Chrome. Can you see these are the different applications? Some are enabled, some are disabled. Why it is some are enabled, some are disabled? I disable some applications. So if it is enabled, what will happen? For example, this is a CCleaner. If it is enabled, so I started my PC. I log into my PC. Immediately, this CCleaner will start running in my PC without my any interface. I need to open it. Automatically, it runs. What is the problem? If it is not required to run immediately in a starting position, unnecessary application is running in your PC. Manually, how to close it? And starting, it take time. Means I want to morning. I came at 9:30. Okay. Then I open my laptop. So again, I have to open and I have to open the links. I have to share the links, right? So then it is take more time. I have to open Microsoft Teams. I have to open some document. It take more time to go for a usage because of this applications are start. If all are enabled, it will take 15-20 minutes after booting. So what I have to do is I have to disable it. If I disable these apps, the next time when I start my PC, these application won't start immediately when I start my PC. When I log into my PC, these applications won't start. I have to start manually. So if I want, I will go like a go and where is the CCleaner? Find out where is the CCleaner and I will open it. Okay. Like that I can go. Otherwise, you can type CCleaner. So I can open that application. I can use it. When I want it, I will use it. It is not required to start immediately when system is started. See for a free download manager. See Google Chrome. These applications not required to start immediately when system is started. Of course, there is some applications are required. For example, Microsoft Teams are important because I am taking the classes, my meetings, everything is happened with the Microsoft Teams. That should be enabled. That should be started immediately. So I don't need to open manually. Okay. And OneDrive is important for me because of all my documents will be synced with my OneDrive. So because it's a company laptop, okay. So I required to enable. Some are not required. Then what I will do it? I'll put them into disable mode. This is the startup management. What is the startup management? Disable startups means there is certain applications will start when your system is started. If that application is not required to start immediately when you are logged into system, certain applications are not required to start immediately. So we can able to disable that startups. Guys, understand this part?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes,
Next
sir.
one is Yeah, very good. Next one is service management. What is this service? So look at here, the services tab. There's lot of services are running. These services are belongs to operating system, application, hardware, and there are certain services like a Windows updates, Windows time, DHCP client, DNS client, Bluetooth, okay, MySQL, like it's different. I mean, these are applications, these are built-in services, okay. This is hardware device related, okay. This is a group policy means app locker related services it is, okay. Some are operating system related, some are application related, like that. So I'm going to the services.msc. Go to services.msc. So this is the services.msc. See, there is a lot of applications. So I'm going for a Windows. So Windows update. This service to update your system. This service is running. So then your Windows system is updating. And this is also running. The time synchronization. Windows installer. When you install any application, this installer service will help to install. Okay. Um, Windows audio services, web client services, virtual disk management related services. Okay. DHCP services. I will go for a DH. Yeah. Plug and play will is there. Yeah. Plug and play. When you connect any device, if you connect any device, so automatically plug and play service is used to detect the device. Okay. So like a operating system related, this is an application, MySQL application. I installed MySQL into my laptop. I have in earlier laptop, I have different applications. In this one, only one application, mainly that is MySQL application, for example purpose. Okay. So why I'm using this MySQL application? Point is, yeah, I need to do some database related from practice, some tables or connecting to another cloud systems or maybe for backup purpose or maybe extraction purpose. Okay. Uh, Table synchronization, ETL purpose. I need this um, MySQL application. Okay. Think like this. Guys, if you see, some are running, some are not running. Some are showing running. Some are showing nothing. Some are manual. Some are automatic. Some are disabled. Okay. So I will show you this MySQL for an example. So this MySQL application, I'm using right now? I'm not using it. I'm taking class. I have to explain hardware related, operating system related, booting related, right? Currently, this is not a MySQL class. I have to MySQL class is all about like okay, MySQL class. Sorry, MySQL class or maybe MySQL related work I am doing. So there I require this application. Otherwise, it's not required. For example, if I put a startup type is automatic for this application, if I put a startup type is automatic. So what will happen when I start my PC? Automatically, this application is also started. Understand, guys? Okay. The startup type is automatic. It means when I start my PC, this application is also starts, even though I am not using that application right away. But applications start automatically. Understand that point, guys? Startup type is automatic. What happened? Applications start automatically. Okay. So what I have done? I kept that application into the manual. Instead of automatic, I kept that application manual and I stopped the application because I'm not using right now. Maybe like our class is completed, 6 o'clock, I need to work with my MySQL. So what I have to do? Simple, I will start application, I use it. Once I complete it, I stop application or shut down my PC. I can stop manually or I will shut down my PC once work is completed. Today time is completed, then I will stop the application or maybe I shut down my PC. Next time I start, application won't start. If I put my startup type is manual, the user means I have to start application manually. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Very. If you see this disabled, the startup type is disabled. I'm click on apply. Can you see the start button, stop button is gone. So manually or automatically, the service never start. Manually or automatically, the service never start. If I want to start, then again I have to go to manual, apply, then start button is showing. Okay. So here it is in the service management. To go to the service management, services.msc in the search RRR. Okay. These are the service types. These are the service types. Okay. What are the service types? Automatic service type. So if service is in automatic, when you start your PC or booted or log into your system, certain services at the time of start, one voice is loaded, or maybe after login, services will start automatically. It can be maybe a DHCP service or DNS service or maybe Windows installer service or update service or time service or maybe Bluetooth service. Okay, it can be any service. If it is startup type is automatic, automatically when voice is loaded or maybe log into your system, the services start automatically. If a service is manual and user will start the service manually. If it is required, so user will go and start the service. And there is some point, it is triggered type services also there. If it is showing manual, but you can see the triggered start. Even if you are see certain services, even though there are manual, it runs automatically. Okay. Even it is a manual triggered, it runs. So where is the Windows update? It is automatic, it is manual, times it is manual trigger. So what is this manual trigger? So it is not running now, it is running now. What is a manual trigger means based on the time triggers. For example, this is update service. If I go to settings and then if I click on this update and security, see, okay. If I check for updates, I click on check for updates, these services will run automatically. So it is showing running. So I didn't start here. I run this one. So this is triggering that service. The related thing is triggered. So it is service is running. Or maybe there is a time every day. So particular time update service has to be run. Or every week backup service has to run. So automatically the time triggers or related application open or related services are open. So the service will start automatically. That is called a triggered services. Okay. In the manual trigger types of services it is. Okay. What is a disable? The service never start. What is a disable? The service never start. What is a disable? Service never start. Automatic means service start automatically when system started. What is a manual? Either user has to be start Service won't start automatically when system start. So it should be start automatically, either by it should be start manually by user or by some related applications or by certain triggers. It will be start. What is a disable service? Never start. Olden days means those time when we am teaching the Windows 10 classes. This update always interrupt in my virtual machine. What I will do after installation of service, I will stop the service and disable this service. I'll put it in disable mode and stop the services. Okay. So currently it is running. So the status showing running. If I stop, it's showing stopped. Okay. So it is manually triggered services. So what is a service management, guys? So we can manage our startup type of services, not for every service, but for certain services we can manage. If there is an application or a service not required to start immediately when system is started, then what we can do it, we can keep them in manual. So when it is required, I'm going to start my service. Okay, that's the point I'm trying to say. Guys, understand disabling the service or keep the service in manual and what is the automatic start. So there is some points we are missing here. It is status, service status, service status. Just understand automatic, manual, disable.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you start the service showing running, it means service is started. If you stop the service, it shows stopped. And another two more things are there. One is like a resume. Another one is pause. Okay, pause and resume services. You can pause the service for certain time period, and you can resume the service also. Okay. And one important point I am saying it is restart, because we are here not only in the troubleshooting, also I'm adding one point here. That's it. Okay. Restart. There is a restart also there. Like this. Right click, restart. So what is the restart use? Guys, service is showing running, but actually it is not functioning as it is. Okay. Service is running, showing running, but it is actually not running. For example, if you see VMware authorization service showing running, but when I open this VMware application, it is showing authorization failure. The service should be started. So the application to the service status not matching. Okay. Or maybe I use this one like a MySQL. It is showing, for example, when I start this service, it's showing running, for example. It is showing running, for example. And when I try to connect my SQL server, it is not connecting. Okay. So what I have to do? I have to restart the service. What is the use of restart the service? Okay. It is an option to restart service if any change in service related, or if service shows running but not working. If it is not working but it is showing running, it's like a stopped mode only. It is look like a stopped mode but it's showing running. So in that cases we can able to restart the service. Okay guys, understand service management.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this, we completed 2 points. So one more point is we are going for a uninstallation of applications. Why should we uninstall applications? Guys, based on your application data stores in C drive, where in a program files folder or a program files x86. If your system is 64-bit system and you install a 32-bit application, the application data stores in program files x86. These are all application related data. Okay. If you have a 64-bit machine and you install a 64-bit application, the application stores in program files. Program files for a 64-bit application, program files x86 for a 32-bit application. Not only these two, there is another one is program data, but your main program applications are stored here generally. Okay. So next one that is the one, keep it in mind. So remaining thing I will tell. The services,
Excuse me, sir.
startups. Yeah, tell me.
So why we have program files x86 only? Like only the number x86. Why not other number?
Yeah, very good. x86 actually representation of Intel. And Intel produces in a one sequence adder with all our 32-bit processors only. In by automatically with the habituation, people put a x86 for representing 32-bit. Okay, that's nothing more.
Sir, if the machine is 32-bit one, do we have x86 program files also?
Program files in bracket x86 is not there. Only program files are there. Very good
Okay.
question.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So if you have a 32-bit machine, you have program files, not in brackets x86. If it is a 64-bit, two program files are there. One is program files, another is program files in bracket x86. Very good. Okay. Uninstallation of application. Guys, when you got a fresh system, very fresh. Okay. So it is happily working, no slow, nothing, happily can do everything. Okay. After usage of 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, system become very slow. And because of the startup services, more applications are there. And these are all running at a startup only. So what happened? It slow down your system because of the startups and services. Why we should disable them, or why should we keep them in manual services? Why? Because of if it is running in your system, it consume your CPU, it consume your RAM. So what happened? System automatically slow down. Your availability RAM will be reduces. Okay, availability of CPU, the CPU load is increases. Okay, RAM occupies more space unnecessarily. Why? Because of if you are using or not using, you are having that application, you leave that application like that on. So any old applications or unnecessary applications are there, better to uninstall. So then background these services, the storage in your program files, storing inside your program files, that can be removed. Okay. So currently I'm using all the applications, of course. Some applications still I'm not using. If I'm going with my old laptop, I can show you at least 20, 30 applications which still I'm not using. Okay. And still I'm keeping these applications. Even this one I'm not using mostly. Okay. Because I'm kept in my another virtual machine. Okay. So recently I started using this one. So there is a lot of applications also there, which is I'm not using in this PC. Okay. This is I've opened so many days back, almost all 4 months back. Okay. So like that, unnecessarily I have so lot of application. I have to remove certain applications if it is not at all required. Okay. If it is not at all. So how to do it? So go to the control panel. Go to the control panel, programs and features. There you can see your applications and you can select which application is not at all required and then uninstall that application. Okay. Or you can use a shortcut is appwiz.cpl. Okay. Go to appwiz.cpl. It opens same thing, programs and features. If it is not required, check it. Some applications will occupy more space. You can also see, is it important application? Even I use this click queue almost like now it is May, right? Almost like 6-7 months back. Okay. That time this is updated part. Okay. I use this once 4, 5, 6 months back. I use this click view. Okay. And this is I used almost so many days back. This is I'm not at all using how to uninstall this application actually. I'm not uninstalling. SQL is maybe now or maybe later I will use it. So there is certain applications I'm not at all using in my PC. If it is not at all required, you can uninstall that application. And one more place is there that is called as settings. In the settings, if you go to these apps, go to the apps. So you can see these applications from here also. Okay. So go to that application. If it is not required, click on that application and uninstall that application. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. So what is the what is happen if you uninstall unnecessary application? So it will be removed from your services. So then the services unnecessary burden on the running in a background kind of stuff will be reduces. It will be removed from your startups. So then not application won't start automatically. And second one is it is removed from your C drive. The C drive space you will get it. It gain your C drive. Okay. So these things are there. So do you understand, guys, what is the importance of uninstallation of application?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, we will go to the first point. Delete unnecessary data in the C drive. So because we have here, so see my C drive, it is showing almost earlier, 2 days back, it is red color. I removed some data, so then it is become blue color again. I have lot of unnecessary data, mainly downloaded data. Your videos only, your class videos only, I have lot of things. See it is, how many videos are there? Earlier this month, not even in this month it is. Yeah, this month only. So it is 1.91 GB. And these are also so many videos. If I remove all these, our class videos, because already we uploaded into YouTube. So if I'm not required here. So if I delete it, I will gain at least 4.56 GB. Okay. 4.56 GB. If I add this one also, then it's 4.8 GB. If I have heavy downloaded files or even unnecessary files, better delete it. And next, any important documents are there. Any important documents are there. So put it in a external hard disk or put it in another drive, D drive, E drive, if it is free space, send there or otherwise put it in external hard disk. So then you can gain more space in the C drive. Delete unnecessary or unwanted data or transfer the data to external hard disk if data is important. If not important, delete it. Delete from the recycler bin also. Okay. So I will show you this. I'm going to delete some of the files. Okay. With this one, it is around 1 GB. Just I want a 2 GB. 1.9 GB. Okay. So I'm going to delete this file. Okay. Just I press the delete button. I deleted it. So go back and why it is showing 15.5 only? I should get 17 at least. Right? Around 17, I should get it. Why it is not showing?
It is
Because
in
of
cache. Recycle bin.
It's in the recycler bin. You have to empty the recycler bin. If you empty the recycler bin, then only it is removed actually. Otherwise, when you deleting it, when you are deleting it, when you delete, right click, press shift button and delete, or a shift and delete button on the keyboard. If you do shift delete, it automatically delete from your system without going to the recycler bin. Okay, so that's the point. So delete unnecessary data. So then C drive become more free and system runs better version. Okay, that is the point. And next 3 points. Okay, if you are using Windows 11 directly, you may not see in these options, but I will show you those options in my Windows this machine. Okay, see guys, C drive, go to the properties. This is called a disk cleanup. What is the disk cleanup? So if you click this disk cleanup, it will show some data. It is your temporary data in your PC. Temporary fetched thumbnails. See, thumbnails. Okay, thumbnails data, recycler bin data, temporary files data, all these things showing here only. Okay. If you want to get a system related files data, so clean up system files. Searching. When you're doing this kind of stuff, when you do disk cleanup, error checking kind of stuff, better to close all open applications and documents, everything. You should close it. Yeah, I have some downloaded files are there, ready for cleanup. 3 GB data is there. If I do it like this, if I select everything and click OK, so this 3.38 GB will be removed from a PC. So then my C drive become free. Okay, this is only 3 point. Remaining is 300 only. Okay, 3.38 GB. Okay, so I'm not doing anything. Okay, but this is the cleanup disk to remove your temporary prefetched or maybe temporary internet files. Lot of dust is in your system, so then automatically you can remove with this simple disk cleanup. Second one is tools. Okay, here you can see the error checking. Of course, for SSDs, these two things not required. But just for we should understand error checking. So in a file system, sometimes there is an error will occur. Sometimes the file system will occur. File system errors will occur. Any drive, C drive, D drive, hard disk drive, pen drive, file system errors may causing slow read and write data. Slower read and write data also become performance is slow. So this error checking will check for the file system errors. If it is found anything, it try to repair it. Okay. It will find anything related to the file system errors are there. It will repair it. It is taking time. That's why I said now. So better not to use any running application from that disk. Mainly if you are doing on C drive, have to close all the applications. If it is on any other drive, the drive related data should be closed. Any documents or applications from the drive, it should be closed. And while it is going on, don't cancel it also. Because it can be finished in 6 minutes. If you cancel it, it will take 10 minutes to close.
But so Teams is also an application, right?
Yes, yes.
Then we are using it right now.
That's the problem. Otherwise, it will be finished in 2 minutes. I'm using Teams. I'm using Chrome. It is also running in the C drive only, right? Same C drive data content only. And Paintbrush and this snip and skip kind of stuff. Yeah, completed. Okay. And next one is defragmentation. Next one is defragmentation. Because when you put a data in the disk and you keep putting a data and access the data, modify the data, deleting the data. So what happen inside your disk, data fragments will be created. Data fragments will be created. Of course, it's mainly for a C drive type, means, sorry, in a SATA hard disk type only. We discussed a normal hard disk. So that is hard disk may contain these fragments. SSDs are very less possibility of a fragments creation because it's a self, it will defrag automatically. So generally we have to do first analyze and optimize. If you go to XP kind of system, a 2003 system, you can clearly see the defragmentation process. Now we cannot see. So I click on optimize. So it is checking any data is fragments and automatically it is repaired. Okay. The defragments also cause slow read and write speed of your device. The slower read and write speed also slow your system. Okay. So these three things are completed. Error checking, defragmentation, and cleanup. These are helps your system, your disk runs smoother. Okay. And we'll see remaining. Close application if you are not using. Okay. This is improves your system performance. And while you are using system, also we'll see this thing. Close application if you are not using right now. If I'm using an application, for example, this is I'm not using, better I should close it. If you check in a task manager, open 5-6 applications and look at the CPU performance and memory performance. Okay, look at CPU performance and memory performance, or maybe at the processors. See the overall performance. Okay, if I close any applications, so obviously what happened? So it is unnecessarily running, right? If I close this one, it will close. It's just now it is woke up. Okay. If I close applications, if I'm not using it, the system will run. So unnecessary it is utilization will be reduces. Close browser tabs if you are not using. Like this one is I am not using the right now. So then better to close it. So then it improves my performance. Do not use more than one antivirus. What is the purpose of antivirus? So it scan every process you are running in your system. You open a document, it will scan it. If you open a browser, it will scan it. If you open some application, it will scan it. Make sure any malware kind of stuff or spywares or maybe any vulnerabilities, unusual things about an application or a data is there. So if in case anything is there, it is try to protect you. It scans every process. Actually, it slow down your system basically. But if you are using two antiviruses, it means double protection. It's like you put a two security guards from two different companies, no coordination between them. So what they will do it dead slow your system. Some people in a fresh engineering out, what they will do, yeah, my system is not, my antivirus is not finding any virus in my system. So then friend is given another antivirus. He installed both antiviruses. From moving a mouse from here to here, it will take half an hour time. That much dead slow system will happens. So do not use more than one antivirus, guys. Okay. And in generally, in our Windows operating system, we have a Windows Defender to protect our system. Still, you want a specific antivirus, you can use it, but don't use simultaneously two antiviruses. Means McAfee and Nord32 or Nord32 Kaspersky. Okay, eCent, eScan. So don't use two antiviruses in your same system. Okay. And of course, this is also a common point, guys. It is not required because you are doing the disk cleanup. And when you open your system and use your system based on you open application, so based on you open data, the files, the temp files will be created, prefetch files will be created under the folders, temp folders. Okay. So if you restart your PC or shut down your PC, if you shut down your PC, these folders will be cleaned automatically because it's a temporary. Okay. It won't be there in your system once you are shut down. But sometimes it will be there in your system. It won't be cleaned automatically. So what you can able to go to the percentage temp percentage. It's a user application related data. So you can see the log files, file files. If you install an application or you want to run an application, that application related system related files will be loaded. If you see here, it is a total 128, 260 items are there. Go to the properties. It's a 500 MB. Sometimes won't be clean even if you shut down or restart your PC. In that cases, you can delete these files. Go to this, select all the files. Go to this, select all the files, right click, shift delete, or maybe in the keyboard, shift delete. Okay, or delete and clean from there. And another one is temp, only temp, only temp. So this is system related temporary files. Again, guys, it is not really necessary to delete it. Just for some people, their self-satisfaction purpose, they're going to delete. Okay. And even the prefetch actually helps you to open application faster. But as I said now, sometimes because of virus or because of some system related issues, these prefetches won't be removed automatically. So in that time also, you can able to delete it. Okay. In general, it won't cause any problem, but in case if these are a problems you are getting, or maybe it's slowing down your system, or it is you are getting a problem when you are installing an application, that time better to clean all these three things. Or you can simply do by disk cleanup, or you can use a CCleaner. Clear browsing history and clean everything. So go to the browsing history. Okay. I don't clean usually. I don't like to clean. Okay. Only if it is very, very necessary. So if I clean, so see browsing history, download history, cookies, caches, all these things you have to select and then click on the clear data. If you click on the clear data, it is also remove lot of things from your system. Select all the time. Okay, based on your requirement, 1 hour ago to for 24 hours ago kind of stuff, and clean it. So this will clean up your. So what is this cookies and all? It is actually helps your browsing faster. Sometimes it kills browsing and also it unnecessarily occupy your system process. Okay. Unnecessarily backend running, unnecessarily internet consumption also increases. So maybe not required daily, but in a regular interval of time you can do it. Scan your system using an antivirus. Example, MalwareBytes. If possible, if you have any antivirus, you have any antivirus, so you can scan your registry. So then any registry contains any trojans, malwares, spywares that will be cleaned. The malware bytes also available freely and paid. The paid is very costly, free is better. Okay. So or you can use any antivirus if possible to scan your registry. Okay. That's the point. You can use CCleaner to clean your system and clean your registries also. If you cannot able to do all these things, you can do it by CCleaner. Okay. So you do installation of application, uninstallation of applications, you move some few files from one place to another place, the registry will be effective. So I will explain what is the registry, but click on the registry and scan. If any registry having some broken registry kind of stuff, old application registries, still not removed from your system, it will be find it. Any registry having a problem, then it will find. And then you can click on review check issues and backup. Yes, take the backup of your registry if possible. Then and click on the fix all issues. If you click on the fix all issues, the issues might be fixed. And another one is custom clean and select these options which one you want to clean, like a prefetched event logs, old prefetched applications, okay, unnecessary, the what is that one, run commands related, browsing history related, cookies related. Select whatever you wanted, click on the analyze. Okay, close all the background applications. It is asking close applications. You have to close it manually or by clicking on S, it will be closed. I cannot close, so it is 1.65 GB is from all these things. If I click on a clean runner, this all unnecessary data will be removed. I'm not doing anything right now like that. See, it simplifies your things. It is like a tool, very useful for you to do it. It's just third-party tool. Earlier, I didn't tell any third-party tool. This is the only third-party tool I'm telling. Okay, depends upon the things. Okay, reset your PC. Reset your PC. Why we should reset your PC kind of stuff, guys? And you go to this control panel, means settings, update and security, recovery, and reset this PC. Your system is dead slow. System is that slow. The C drive, you deleted a lot of data, you removed entire data, nothing you can find any data in it. But it is showing full. You have 200 GB C drive. 200 GB is full. System is dead slow. Even you remove lot of applications, no background applications at all. Still system is slow. Okay. So it is not a system is not performing well. Okay. There is some issue in it. And you try to scan with antivirus, nothing you found it. Maybe there is a problem with your operating system. It may help with the reset this PC. Guys, should not do it. If you do it, it is a give a big problem. So if you click on here, it will give you two options. Keep my files, remove everything. Remove everything means including your personal file, means your documents, downloads, pictures, videos, desktop data. Those data will be removed, applications removed, settings will be removed, OS will be reloaded. It take 3 to 4 hours time. And what is the first one? Keep my files. It means that your personal data will be like that only. Data won't be removed, but it remove application settings and OS will be reloaded, but it won't delete your any of files. But again, it will take 3 to 4 hours time. Whatever the option, it will take longer time. Only if it is necessary. As I said, it's like a least option kind stuff. System is running unusual. You try to find any with any antivirus, virus you don't find, but system is dead slow and your C drive is full, and even you don't use any application, but it is CPU is full, RAM is no space it is required, like unusually it is working, then option is resetting your PC helps. Okay. The last one is increase RAM capacity. That is actually you have to tell earlier what is the increasing RAM capacity as we just check your system configuration. Your system configuration is lower. It is fine difficult to run your operating system itself. How can you run applications? So check based on that, choose your RAM capacity. For example, your RAM capacity is 4 GB and it is showing only available RAM is 200 MB. It meaning is, of course, you have a low RAM capacity. You have a 16 GB RAM capacity. I'm getting 2 GB available. It means there is a problem in my system. Okay. If I'm not running any applications or background applications, I have 16 GB RAM, but it is showing only 2 GB available, 1 GB available, 500 MB available. Then there is a system problem. But you have a 4 GB RAM, it's showing only 1 GB is available. It is required to increase your RAM capacity. Okay. That is the increase your RAM capacity. But to increase your RAM capacity, what it is? Check the compatibilities with your processor and motherboard and the can we increase or not kind of stuff. And this is a very least option, guys. It is completely optional part. But this is people are talking about it. That's why I add this one. You have very old laptop that every hardware part is function like CPU, RAM, motherboard, your monitor, everything is working fine. But your hard disk become weaker. Hard disk is become weaker. That's why your system performance is lower. So then you can change your SATA hard disk to SATA SSD. Of course, as I said, it is purely optional part. Because of SSD, again, you have to put a amount, cost is there. And for transferring data from your old hard disk to new hard disk, again, they will charge. Okay. Again, they will charge for a transferring data from old hard disk to new hard disk because entire operating system, application, data settings has to be transferred. It is costly. So don't go to this option, but if it make it as a least option, you can give idea to others, but don't follow. Okay. So this is the different points to improve your system speed or system performance. If your system is slow, what are the things you can able to do it? If system is slow, highlighted points. If to improve your system performance, not highlighted points. Think like this. To improve your system speed, these are the points. Performance increasement. And if your system is slow, what are the main important? That's why I started in middle. Check the startups. Disable startup application if it is not required to run immediately your system started. Go to the services. See any applications is not necessarily unnecessarily it is running in
Sir, actually your voice is not audible.
Is it working?
Yeah, sir. It's okay.
Very good. I think accidentally I pressed this headphones button. Okay. Yeah. Where are we missing? This part is CCleaner is purely optional because it's a third party tool. Okay. Again, the highlighted points are if your system is slow, do like this. If to improve your performance, running your system better, so you can use these points. Okay. So if at least you remember the highlighted points, that is more than enough. So try it, guys. Just you if you it is a general thing. It's not like it's a separate technology. It's a very general thing. So you can able to speak about it. That is more than enough. You just if you look at it, if you look at it once, what is it? What is it? What is it? You will easily understand. It is not a big deal also. Okay. So this is where we are going to stop. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to see what is an operating system, what is a device drivers. Tomorrow is yeah, we'll see about what is an operating system, what is the device drivers. Okay, because troubleshooting things of hardware related things. If you keep on going, there is a lot of things are there. So I will going to take separately about a hardware related. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see about an operating system and difference between Windows and Linux and what is the device drivers, what is the use of these device drivers. If possible, I will tell how to add a printer. Okay, and that's the point that up to that one. So later I will we can going to start the networking part. Okay, these are all points are OS management related. So if possible, I will take it. Otherwise, I will take separately. Okay, that's it for today. So I guys understand today's concept: boot processing, system, how to check system configuration, and issues at a boot time, and system is slow.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you got a time, so please read the material.